In this video, I'll cover 5 simple steps to building your brand using social media. Social media is a powerful tool for building your brand because it allows for detailed market segmentation as well as efficient communication with your various audience groups. But most people do not effectively harness the power of social media for brand building because they fail to take a systematic approach. There are 5 straightforward steps to improving your social media branding, whether you're doing it for personal reasons or for business purposes. Step 1. Determine your target audiences and what types of content interest them the most. Many people do not take the time to contemplate sufficiently regarding who their various target audiences are. If you represent a business, this does not mean only your customers or your potential customers. It also means your employees, your suppliers, market influencers, regulatory agencies, and maybe even your competition. If you're an individual building your personal or professional brand, on the other hand, your audience will include your current employers, your potential employers, and maybe even your past employers, as well as your coworkers, your various mentors and potential mentors, and the people who will be recommending you to others and providing you with networking opportunities. After you've identified those various audiences, take the time to get to know them well enough to understand the types of content that interest them the most. This is a crucial step because this will determine your primary social media platforms, the content you'll create, curate, and share, and the nature of that content. If possible, identify similarities or consistencies across your audiences that will allow you to create efficiencies in your content production and content delivery. Step 2. Choose the 1 or 2 or 3 best platforms to reach those audiences. When I say best, this means the overlap of the best for them as well as the best for you. If they tend to like visual imagery, for example, but you don't have the skills for video, stick with a platform that focuses on static imagery instead of moving or dynamic imagery. If they want audio, but you'd rather write than speak, consider a platform where you can hire a voiceover professional to turn your writing into audio. The key is to find the platforms that your audiences use, as well as the platforms that fit your set of skills and resources. Step 3. Create content that is both relevant to your various target audience needs and tailored to the social media platforms you're using. When talking about relevance, this means not only that the information has to be what your audience needs and wants, but also that the format and delivery of the content needs to be developed in a manner that resonates with your audiences and with the situations in which they'll consume your content. Finally, as much as I'm a fan of innovation and rebelling against the market norms, do not try to twist a platform's norms to meet your own desires. For example, if long-form written content is the best method to provide your messaging, don't try to squeeze Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok into a long-form written content platform. Step 4. Connect with your audiences and start building communities. One of the great advantages of social media marketing is the ability to build communities across a wide span of geographic areas. Not only can it bring people together from different locations, but it can also unite people of different backgrounds, incomes, environments, etc., because they have a similar or common interest in a topic or issue. Gone are the days that your community building was limited to a particular city or geographic region. So how do you build communities? Talk to them, listen to them, and encourage them to communicate with each other. The idea isn't for you to drive all the conversations, but for you to participate in the conversations when truly appropriate. In other words, when you have something valuable to add to the discussion. And don't forget to compliment and encourage those community members who take the time and effort to engage, because in essence, they're helping you to build this community. And in the long run, it's their community as much as it's yours. Keep aware at all times of opportunities to build your brand subtly while you support and facilitate your community's interactions. Step 5. Stay active by posting and interacting on a consistent basis. Depending on the platform, your audiences, and the nature of your community engagement, This could be once or twice a week. It could be even multiple times per day. There are no set rules on what works best. And anyone out there who tells you otherwise either doesn't understand social media or they're just plain misleading you. To find the sweet spot of how much interaction is the right amount, you'll need good old-fashioned trial and error. What works for someone else, for a chosen platform, may not work for you because you have a unique audience and a unique set of contributions to your community. And be careful not to overpost or over-interact. The key is to spend more time listening than talking. Also, when you do communicate, actively bring others into the conversation. Think about who else can add some insights or answer a question. Spend as much time connecting audience members with each other as you do messaging to your audience. And remember that posts and interactions aren't just about you and your brand. They're about building a community around your brand. If you follow these 5 steps, you'll be well on your way to building your brand using the power of social media. So as a recap, to build your brand on social media, determine your target audiences and their favored content, select appropriate platforms, create content relevant to your audiences and to the platforms, build communities, and interact and engage consistently. I'm Anthony Miyazaki, and this has been the Marketing Minute. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of the future Marketing Minute videos.